How to use range advantage on poker flops. Have you ever wondered how to make the most of your hand on the flop? Understanding range advantage can be a game changer in your poker strategy. Let's break it down. Range advantage happens when your collection of possible hands is stronger than your opponent's on a specific flop. This is not just about the hand you hold but the potential hands you could have based on your preflop actions. For instance, if you raised from an early position with a strong selection of hands and your opponent called from the blinds with a weaker selection, you likely have the upper hand on many flops. Your range will typically include more strong hands and drawing possibilities. When you find yourself with range advantage, it is time to be more aggressive. This means you should bet more often and consider larger bet sizes. Since your range is stronger, your bets can put pressure on your opponent's weaker hands. This can lead to two main benefits. First, you can value bet more frequently because your strong hands will beat more of their potential hands. Second, you can bluff more effectively since your opponent's range is likely capped or weaker, giving you better chances to force folds. You can also adopt a polarized betting strategy. This means you should bet your strongest hands and your bluffs while checking your medium-strength hands. This strategy keeps your opponent guessing and can lead to mistakes on their part. On the flip side, if you do not have range advantage, it is wise to play more conservatively. This often involves checking more, calling tighter, and avoiding big bluffs since your opponent's range may be stronger or better connected to the board. Positional advantage also plays a role here. If you are last to act, you gain more information and control over the betting. If you have both positional and range advantage, you can bet more often and manage the pot size effectively. To practically apply range advantage on flops, start by assessing preflop ranges based on position and actions. This helps you estimate who has the advantage. On flops that favor your range, such as dry boards that connect with your strong hands or connected boards that suit your suited connectors, increase your betting frequency and widen your range. Make sure to include both value bets and bluffs in your betting strategy to maximize the pressure on your opponent. Adjust your bet sizes according to the strength of your range advantage. A larger advantage justifies bigger bets. When you find yourself out of position or lacking range advantage, it is best to slow down. Check more often and avoid overcommitting with hands that are not strong enough. By effectively using range advantage, you can control the betting dynamics on the flop, maximize value from your strong hands, and increase the chances of your bluffs succeeding, making your post-flop play more profitable and challenging for your opponents to counter.